let's get right into this. The All-Star reserves dropped today, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna see if I'm fucking with him just from the what I see, like just from what I'm seeing, like off the bat. The East, I wasn't really expecting Chris Middleton. I'm not gonna lie. We'll look at the teams after, but we'll start with the East. We'll start with the East.
Just go to Wix Logo Maker.
Fuck you.
All right, let's move to the Eastern Conference.
Draymond Green is one ugly ass nigga. Alright. I fuck with him though.
Start it out hot. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oscar goes to, from the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler.
That's obvious. That was obvious.
Time All-Star in his 11th season now. 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. The Heat 32-20 have the second best record in the East.
I mean, yeah.
7 games of at least 30s and 4 triple-doubles. Missed some time earlier this season, but has come back.
Jimmy Butler, I definitely agree with that. Jimmy Butler's definitely an All-Star starter. Or not All-Star starter, All-Star reserve.
Back on me. Ladies and gentlemen, our second reserve for
Oh, these niggas just not gonna get into it.
from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nice. Darius Garland.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. Let's skip to the end because I want to hear what they have to say about. I want to hear what they have to say about these niggas.
Middleton, Tatum, and Fred VanVleet.
Alright, now let's go to the NBA standings. So if we're looking here, right? Jimmy Butler, that's automatic. Darius Garland, I'm fine with that. James Harden, I'm fine with that. Zach LaVine, I'm fine with that. Jason Tatum, I'm fine with that. Fred VanVleet, Kyrie hasn't played enough. Fred VanVleet made it over LaMelo. Fred VanVleet made it over LaMelo Ball. I mean, I live in Toronto, you know what I'm saying? So I'm completely fine with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna be fine. I'm always gonna be fine with a Raptor being an All-Star. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Joel Embiid's an All-Star starter. Honestly, I don't hate it. I feel like Jaylen Brown should have been an All-Star, but then again, the Celtics aren't good enough to have 2 All-Stars. No one on the Hawks, no one on the Wizards, definitely no one on the Knicks, Pacers. Yeah, honestly, I don't hate it. Let's hear what they have to say.
There were a lot of guys certainly worthy of consideration in the Eastern Conference.
I think the East was probably. I think LaMelo Ball and
Miles Bridges,
both
solid.
Charlotte. Those guys having a hell of a year.
Jared Allen.
I mean, when the last time we said the Hornets are going to be a lock for the playoffs, possibly? So that's
facts.
Impressive.
I mean, that's facts.
Done for Cleveland. Those guys have done for Charlotte. So but I don't think you could can't argue with it.
Honestly, I don't. Like I said, I don't hate the list. All of these players are definitely all-star worthy players. They're definitely all worthy of being the All-Star.
I think Miles and LaMelo may have split votes. I was actually looking at
I feel like
conference standings the other day, and I'm like, I feel like both of them has had All-Star years, but then you look up and they're either 7th or 8th place in the Eastern Conference, and which the records in the Eastern Conference aren't that strong. And so when I saw that, I was like, I don't think they'll get both in, but they'll get one. But I'm actually shocked that neither one of them got in.
No, I definitely agree.
Probably because they split votes.
Yeah, they are the number 7 team in the East at 28 and 24.
No, I definitely agree. I feel like See, when they say, okay, so definitely Charlotte should not have 2 All-Stars because they're not good enough. They're not high enough in the rankings to have 2 All-Stars. But like if we take a look at like if we go to Basketball Reference, right? Like I want to take a look at LaMelo Ball. 27 and 8 on 42, 36. Now if we go, you know what I'm saying? We take a look at if we go to Basketball Reference and we take a look at Fred VanVleet, because their records are very close. The Hornets are the 7 seed and the Raptors are the 8 seed. Like you can see it right here. Charlotte 28 and 24, and the Raptors 26 and 23. Freddie, can this shit load, please? 21 and a half, 5 and 7 on 41 and a half, 39, 87 splits versus 43, 36, 87. I'm not gonna lie, this honestly, yeah, it could go either way. It could go either way between LaMelo or Fred VanVleet on some real shit.
But Charlotte shut out of all-star consideration there. Let's take a look at who we thought might be selected on this night by the coaches. Let's see. Tyler Hero was certainly somebody you thought might have.
Yes. Well, to me, he's a glaring weakness. Weakness? Yeah. He's the guy. He's the guy to me who should have been on the list. Okay. Tyler Hero's been great all year, and no disrespect to him.
All right. So Shaq has Harden, Sabonis, Butler, and Allen. Everyone picked Garland, Levine, and Tatum. So East reserves Harden, Sabonis, Butler, and Allen. Okay, VanVleet, Hero, Butler, and Allen. LaMelo and Bridges. Ernie had Bridges over LaMelo. That's interesting. Now that's a hot take. Does Miles Bridges deserve to be an All-Star over LaMelo? I think that's a hot take. Personally, I think no. I think if we were to pick one of the two, then it would be LaMelo. But it's not as much of a gap as some people would think, because Miles Bridges is having a very good season. It's literally not letting me click his name. There you go. What the fuck? All right, Miles Bridges. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists on 49, 32, 78. And LaMelo Ball 27 and 8 on 42. Miles Bridges is shooting it more efficiently from the field, like inside the arc. But other than that, honestly, yeah, I feel like LaMelo should have been I feel like LaMelo got snubbed harder than Miles Bridges.
To pick one guy for Heat,
this is interesting, though. 3 of them had Tyler Hero.
He did.
Tyler Hero's definitely had a good season, but he's cooled off.
Miles Bridges, he got an argument. But Tyler Hero and Miles Bridges. Well, I think the Butler, the only thing that
I feel like
kind of move away, not because he's not an All-Star and didn't have an All-Star year. I just thought the games missed. And so I was like, oh, you missed that many games. So if I have to choose one, I would probably possibly go with Hero. But Jimmy Butler,
that's understandable.
If you put the body of work of what he's done while he's been on the floor, he's been. Well, Tyler Hero's been great all year. He's the 6th man of the year easily. Maybe that.
You said made 10 starts in his 43 games.
And I know we're playing positionless basketball, but you announce the team. Chuck said something very important. Small. I would like to see at least one big guy in there. Sabonis. He's been playing.
Sabonis has been balling out. I'm not gonna lie. I do agree with Shaq. I missed out on that. When I went in the NBA standings. Sabonis has been balling out, and Sabonis is consistent too. Like every time I've looked at a Pacers game for some odd reason when I'm bored as fuck and I have literally nothing else to do, I'll look at the Pacers game. Like I'll look at the box scores, and Sabonis, this nigga's always have. Okay, yeah. That page is just being unresponsive right now. Yo, my computer is slow as fuck. I promise y'all it's not this slow when I'm not streaming. I promise y'all it is not this slow when I'm not fucking streaming, bro. Holy shit. I would deadass like end myself in GTA if it was this slow when I wasn't streaming. Sabonis. Domantas Sabonis. Alright. 19, 12, and 5 on 58% from the field. The past 3 years has just been nothing but consistency from Sabonis. 19 and 12 and 5 on 58, 32, 64, 58, 32, 74 splits. Yeah, I feel like Sabonis should have been an all-star. I feel like every all-star game, each team should have one big man, you know?
I would like to see them do that because they are small, Chuck.
Yeah,
Super small.
and if you're gonna take it, listen, this is all just. I actually agree with you, Ernie. If I had to pick another guy, a big guy, it'd be Jared Allen. I mean, because to me, he is fantastic. He's the leader of that team, and him and Garland together, man. And then you factor in Mobley, but Jared Allen to me has been the guy in Cleveland.
Yeah, 16 and 11.
If we
The
factor in
Pacers
Mobley.
stink this year.
Yeah.
I actually like that organization. I grew up in the Midwest watching Jermaine O'Neal and those guys, so I'm a big fan of the organization, but they stink this year. I actually didn't think Sabonis had a chance at all.
Okay. That's respectable.
Yeah, 19 and
That's
34
respectable.
And number 13 in the East. I think that's kind of a DeJounte Murray kind of situation too. DeJounte Murray putting up really good all-star worthy numbers for a team.
Okay, so DeJounte Murray obviously didn't make the West.
So
True, but you look at the Spurs roster and you look at the other roster, and it doesn't compare.
I would agree.